I'm Catherine Buglitz.
I'm AJ Gunner,
I'm Haley Zarrett, and welcome to Science USA.
where we solve problems.
What's your solution? Today's problem, ocean plastic.
Over the last 10 years, we have produced more plastic than during all of last century. Plastics in the marine environments is an increasing concern because of their persistence and effects on the oceans, wildlife, and potentially humans. In 2010, it was discovered that 275 metric tons of plastic were produced, with about 4.8 to 12.7 metric tons entering the oceans. Within a patch of ocean between California and Hawaii, 79 tons of plastic were found, and 46% of them was made of fishing gear. In Los Angeles area alone, 10 metric tons of plastic fragments, like grocery bags, straws, and soda bottles, stuff that we use in our everyday lives, were carried into the Pacific Ocean every single day. We need a solution, and we need a solution now.
This problem has been going on for many years. Some of the most previous unsuccessful solutions have been the manta, which is a passive system of floating barriers that are connected to the nets that round up plastic. The sea bin, which is a modified vacuum that removes water that includes plastic from the ocean, filters the water, and returns it back to the ocean. And the most controversial mainstream effort, banning plastic straws, particularly in the United States, which has been put in place to reduce the amount of plastic straws going to waste. Hopefully today we can become one step closer to solving this detrimental crisis.
I'm Maddie Phelps, and I have your solution to ocean plastic.
Our previous discussion has been mainly focused on the environmental impacts of plastic on marine life and past solutions that have not worked. Now let's transition to what makes your solution a feasible solution to this large issue.
My solution is made up of 3 separate parts: a magnet, a vacuum, and a compartment. The magnet, which lines the bottom of the solution, is a magnet that's going to attract solely plastic. This will help remove the harmful effects that are found in aquatic life, since it'll only attract plastic and not attract other things. The compartments, which are found here, are due to the fact that instead of filling up the whole entire container with one compartment, we're going to fill it up compartment by compartment, which will hopefully minimize the effects of the vacuums being clogged up by plastic all at once. So once one compartment is open, the plastic will be attracted to the magnet. The magnet, which is graded, will have small holes in it, so hopefully only plastic will travel through the magnet. It'll travel through the magnet due to the force of the vacuum sucking up the plastic through the grates. And then once the compartment is full, there's going to be a material which is folded up in one corner either side of the solution, and it'll fold down and cover the grates so that there's no way for backflow for plastic to flow back into the ocean. Okay. Once one compartment is full, the next vacuum will start going, and so forth until the whole entire solution is filled with plastic. Once the boat comes offshore and docks, these clips will be able to detach the whole compartment off of the boat and be able to empty the plastic out for use again back in the ocean.
Since past solutions have not been successful, what makes your solution better than the other solutions?
The reasons that past solutions have not worked is due to their techniques. The manta, which is a really great idea, involves the pathway of marine life. The netting under the barriers can get into the way of small fish and even larger mammals like dolphins and sometimes even whales. My idea minimizes the amount of interference that there is in animal pathways. The sea bin, which is also a great idea, involves a vacuum which is shown to suck up small aquatic life like fish and even as small as zooplankton, which is really good food sources for other aquatic animals. The vacuums in my idea are compartmentalized into different compartments in which the aquatic life that the boat comes across won't interfere due to its placement on the solution. Banning plastic straws is a great way to get the public involved in a mainstream movement. Reusable materials like water bottles, metal straws, and other products are a great way to get the public involved. But the problem is, banning plastic straws is such a minuscule part of the plastic found in the ocean. We're going to have to get the public way more involved, involving more plastic like water bottles made out of plastic and other products so that we can produce less waste that will end up in the ocean. The reason my solution seems more feasible and more efficient than other solutions is 1, it doesn't get into the pathway of aquatic life. 2, the vacuums are compartmentalized so that it won't be sucking up any aquatic life. And 3, It can be used across a wide source of resources. Even though boats are different sizes, we plan for our solution to be made in different lengths depending on the boat size so that the clips can easily clip on to each end of the boat and easily carry the compartment. Our solution is going to be mainly used in fishing boats since fishing gear is believed to make up about 46% of the ocean plastic. This will hopefully help drastically decrease the amount of plastic in the ocean due to the fact that it's mostly going to be used on fishing boats. Though we believe our solution is very feasible and very efficient, we do believe there are some setbacks and weaknesses. We will need some new technology such as the plastic magnet to help us create our solution, and we're also going to need some expenses and time to get the solution in the making. But once we overcome those obstacles and weaknesses, we hope to start cleaning up ocean plastic as soon as possible.